Are you understanding, student?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. We have taken a list L1. So currently we are discussing nested list. So what is nested list? There will be a list inside a list. So my main list is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inside that, one more list is there, 10, 20, 30. So if I try to access the second element is 3. If I want to access the third element, it is again a list. So if I want to access this 10, how to give the address? Index L1 of 3 of 0. Then we will able to access 10. What will be the output of this one?
30.
30.
30. What will be the value of this one?
Sir, out of range.
The name of the list is wrong. Okay, let me correct that. Okay, out of range. Very good. Now, the last question. What will be the value of this?
Sir, 4.
4.
And what will be the value of this one?
Out of range.
Sir, out of range.
Out of. I hope you have understood this. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, next topic, student. Next topic is how to copy a list. How to copy a list. So there are 3 ways to copy a list. Let me discuss the first way. Let us discuss L1 is equal to 1, 2. This is a list. I want to create another list L2 which will have the same element. How to do it? One method is with the help of slicing. L1 colon. If I do it like this, L1 and L2 are, we are able to copy the element from L1 to L2. Okay. The second method is built-in function list, but that function is not working, student. I have tried many times today, but it is not working. It is giving me some error. I thought there is something to import the library. If you can able to do it, I'll write over here. I want to copy L3. L3 is the new list, and list is the function, built-in function, and L2 is the old list. This error is coming. Can you able to resolve this? I hope there is something I need to import, but I don't know what to import. Any idea? Shivam, Akanksha, any idea? Yes or no? At least tell no if you don't know. Guys?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So we'll skip this and we'll come back to this after some time. The third one is copy function. So for copy function, we can import copy. Copy is a module. We are importing that, and then the same method, the new name L3 is equal to copy.copy and the old list. So the same element L3. I hope this is very much clear. This is very easy. Now we are into the next topic, that is built-in functions. There are many built-in functions, student, but the most commonly used are append, insert, extend, index, remove, sort, and reverse. So we will use these built-in functions one by one. Okay. So first one is append. What do you mean by append? What do you
Sir,
mean by append?
you can remove.
Append means to add something at the end. Okay. So I want to add an element in this L1 list. L1 list is currently having what elements?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Correct. Now I want to add an element 10. How to do it? Just I will do L1 dot append. L1 is the name of my list, append is the function, and the value which I want to append. Now I will check. 50 I'm adding over here. 1 to 50. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to append a list at the end. How to do it? L1 dot append. It will become a nested list, students. 100, comma 200. 100, comma 200.
प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट नहीं बना है सर
बन गया क्वेश्चन पेपर
नहीं इसका गूगल शीट
कौन बोला मेरे को
मार्क्स एंट्री कर लेंगे टीचर्स मार्क्स एंट्री करेंगे
तो बोला नहीं अभी तो क्लास व्हाट इज रॉन्ग इन दिस स्टूडेंट्स
Sir, I you have written L1.
L1 हो गया okay now it is correct so if I do it L1 so there is a nested list right are you getting it
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay the next topic is append we have completed the next topic is extend so extend method is used to add one list at the end of another list so let us consider L1 is a list with the element 1 comma 2 L2 is a list which have element 3 comma 4 so there are two lists student L1 and L2 and I want to extend the list in L1 so I want to get the output of L1 as 1 2 3 4 so L1 is the list in which I want to extend dot extend L2 this much I need to write now if I do L1 1 2 3 4 is the new list understood
Yes, sir.
okay now with the help of append extend all this functionality adds the element at the end of the list but I'm not satisfied with that and I want to add any element as per my requirement so I have one list L1 1 2 3 4 is the element now I want to add an element in between 2 and 3 so there is a method known as insert so I will use L1 dot insert the element 100 at what position I want so second position means I think it will take the index number so second index will be after in between 2 and 3 only right
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I do it, oh my God, what happened? Oh, I made it wrong, Ulta, I hope. Okay, I made it wrong. L1 dot insert. The first is the index number. See, it is coming, no? I forgot to see. Here index is coming 2, 100. 100 is the element. Now let me check 1, 2, 100. Okay. So with the help of insert function, we can insert any element at my desired position. In this, what happened, student? In this, what happened? This is the 100th index number and the element 2. Interesting. If I do it like this, L1, 100, what will come? Out of range, it is saying. Means if I give the range more than the length, then it will be appended at the end only. Okay. Now next one, and one of the most important, reverse. So reverse function is used to reverse the order of the element. So if I do it, L1 dot reverse, and let me check the element of L1 is this. So is the list reversed, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Okay. Then the next function is index. So index function in Python return the index of first matched items from the list. Okay. So well, we can understand with the help of example. So if I talk about list 1, in list 1, if I want to find the index value of 4, then we can able to do as L1 dot index 4. So it is giving me correct index value, right? 4 is at index number 1 only. Is this okay? Students, is this okay?
Yes, sir.
If I want to find the 2, the number 2 is at what index? So I have 2 present at 0th index number and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th index number. So it will always give the first index number. Okay. Now, we all know that lists are mutable, means we can add the element in the list. So with the help of this index only, we are updating that, and we have used it earlier. Okay. Now, length. Length is a function which returns the length of the list. So if I want to check the length of the list, print length of L1. So what is the length of the L1 list?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Correct. So this is the way to print the length of the list. Now, sorting. The next is sorting. So the sort method is used to sort the element in ascending that is increasing order or decreasing order. By default, it will sort in increasing order or ascending order. Okay, but it will not create a new list, students. It will sort it on the same list. So if I try to sort it, sort is the function name, L1 dot sort. Okay. Now L1. Oh, it is in sorted order. And if I want to be in descending order, what to do? Sort, L1 dot reverse. This is in descending order. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next method is, students, clear method. So clear method will clear the element from the list. Will remove all the element from the list. I don't want to remove it now. At the end, we will remove it. Okay. After that, count method. Count method counts how many times an element has occurred. So if I want to count L1 dot count, so 2 has occurred 2 times in my list. Okay, students, understood till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we need to study, students, some okay, first we will clear it. Why to leave that? L1 dot clear. There is no element in the list. Okay, after clearing it. Next operation we need to study, which is known as deletion operation. So Python provides operators for deleting an item from the list. There are many methods of deletion. We can use POP function, or we can use delete del statement. If the element is known but not the index, we can remove function can be used to remove more than one element. Del function can be used. So there are many. So we will start with one function, that is pop. So pop function will remove an element from the list. So how it works? What is the syntax? So let me create the list. The list is created. The only thing is element 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay, this is a list. So I want to pop one element, means remove one element. In bracket, you can see, once you open the bracket, you can see index. You have to give the index. So I want to remove the 0th element. Okay. This is 1. The 0th index element is 1.
1.
Okay. Now you can see the element 1 is not there. If I don't provide any index number, then which element will be pop out? Which element will be removed?
All the
Every element.
elements.
Sorry.
Sir, all the element.
No, not all the element. The last element, 7. Okay. Now, if I want to use like this, which element will be removed?
7.
7. Where is 7? Now we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only in the list.
6.
6.
6. Oh. Yes, 6 will be removed. Understood? By default, the last element, or if we provide the index, that specific element. Okay. Now, if I try to give like this, student, what will happen? L1 dot pop 10 out of range, because we don't have such number of element, right? Next is student del statement. So del statement removes the specified element from the list, but does not return the deleted value. Here it is returning me the removed value, right? Here it is returning me that this value has been removed. But if we use currently in L1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I used del L1 comma 2, sorry, 0th element, so it is not returning me anything, but 2 has been removed from the list. Okay. Student, clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Now, remove function. Next function is remove function. Remove function is used when we know the element to be deleted, but not the index. Means, let us consider a long okay. So this is a list L1. I know the element. I want to delete the element 6 or element 5, but I don't know the index number. Okay. So I will use the remove function. L1 dot remove 5. Okay. If I check for L1, 5 is not there. But I have a doubt in this. If I have duplicate element, which element will be deleted? I hope the first one only. If I give like this, L1 of 2 equal to 3. What I'm doing? L1 of 2 equal to 2. Okay. So I have 2 duplicate elements, but I'll not able to check that. Okay. 0, 1, 2, some other also I'll make. L1 of 5 equal to 2. Okay. So 3 times 2 is appearing. I want to delete, remove L1 dot remove 2, which will be deleted. So the first element is deleted. If there are duplicate element in the list, the first element will be deleted. Okay. Now we are done with this part, student. The next is searching. So searching, as the name suggests, we can able to find the element. So if I know the element with the index function, we can find the element. L1 dot index. If I write 4, so 0, 1, 2, correct. It is giving me the index number. Okay. Next is max function. So Max, as the name suggests, it will find the maximum value. L1 dot max, sorry, max L1. So it will find out the maximum value. So maximum value is 10. And if the list contain the name student, then what will happen? L1 equal to Anuj, Nisha, Khushbu. This is a list. So max of L1 will be output student, max of L1.
Khushbu,
Khushbu. Why?
because it has maximum letters.
Yes. It is like that.
No, sir.
So it will, what it will do now, student, it will compare the first character. Okay. So if there are it will return the string which start with the character having the highest ASCII value. Okay. So small n has the highest ASCII value in between these three. But if I write like this, student, what will happen? Very interesting. Aniket, Ankit, which will be the max?
Aniket.
Why?
Ankit.
Ankit.
Huh? After telling this,
Aniket.
why Aniket? Small a has highest ASCII value. Capital A has the ASCII value of 65, but small a has 97, I hope. Okay. And if one more interesting thought came into my mind, L1 is equal to Aniket and then Ankit. Then which will be?
Ankit, sir.
Why Ankit?
Aniket.
Why Aniket? See,
Sir, because
when
Sir, Aniket it will be.
first it will check for first same hai. It will skip that. Second, it will check for that same hai. It will skip that. In third there is a difference. GHIJK. So K has the
K.
highest ASCII value. So Ankit will
Yes.
be printed. Okay. So the same appears with minimum also. Minimum of L1, Aniket will be printed. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So student, with this we have completed the unit list. Okay. In the next class, we will start tuples. And before that, I'll post some questions. I'll post some questions as your homework. You have to do that. Okay. Some programming you need to do. Okay. So in very easy way, we have completed list. So do you have any difficulty in the list chapter?
No,
कुछ समझ
sir.
में आया या कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया? Tell students.
Sir, understood.
Akanksha understood. Pallavi?
Yes, sir.
Pallavi also understood. Khushbu?
Yes, I understood.
Okay. Don't tell lie, okay? Satyam?
Yes, sir. Understood.
किसी को आधा समझ में आया? निशा?
Sir, last वो अनिकेत और अनिकेत.
ASCII value. Only thing is we need to compare the ASCII value. The one whose ASCII value is more, no, it will be
Yes,
printed.
sir.
So capital A has less ASCII value and small a has highest ASCII value. That is why.
Okay, sir.
Shubham,
Yes, sir, understood. That was only, yes, right.
okay. Anuj, Anuj,
Yes, sir. Understood.
Rohit,
Yes, sir.
Sir, in program, how will it start, sir? First line on the
in program
means how we have to start. If we have to write class packages name or directly we can start. This Python
this-
program
you don't know.
I means complete I don't know. In standard 10 I have studied Java programming, sir. Python first time I'm studying.
When you have joined the computer class?
What, sir?
When you have joined the school and computer class?
Sir, school to in August, 4 August I have joined.
And computer class?
From
This is-
then on, sir.
Huh?
That
So,
time only computer
That time
class.
only, no? तो आना चाहिए ना? We have made many programs. You do one thing, Rohit. There are many videos in my channel. You just have a look on those